Thank you, Lord. Hosanna in the highest. Let our King be lifted up. Hosanna, Hosanna.
Surely he will deliver me when the storms of life are raging. He will calm the stormy seas and bring comfort to my soul. The sun shall not harm me by day, nor the moon by night. So I'll be still because I know Jehovah is God. So I will say of the Lord, He is my refuge, my fortress, in Him I will trust. I will say of the Lord that He is my refuge. So I will trust, I will trust, I will trust. Surely He will be with me when I walk through life's dark valleys. I have no need to fear. He promised never, never to leave me alone. So I will trust with all my heart. I will not lean to my own understanding, for I know there's nothing too hard for my God. So I will say of the Lord, He's my refuge, my fortress, in Him I will trust. I will say of the Lord that He is my refuge. So I will trust, I will trust, I will trust, I will trust, I will trust. My God will take care of me. I will trust, I will trust, I will trust. My soul says yes to your way and your will. My spirit hears when you say, peace be still. My soul says yes to your way and your will. My spirit hears when you say, peace be still. My spirit say, yeah, yeah, yeah. My soul says yeah. Every step of the way, Lord, I will follow you. Peace be still, Lord. Be still. When you say yes, I'll say yes to your word. When you say no, I'll say no. I will be still. I will be still. I will be still. Still and know that you are God. Peace be still. I want to do what pleases you, so I will trust. I will fear no evil. You are always with me. And you set a table before me. And your presence, it will go before me.
As I walk through the valley, I fear no evil. As I run through the mountains, I hear you whisper in the dead of the night. I hear you calling by name. I hear you calling as I walk through the valley. I fear no evil as I run through the mountains. I hear you whisper in the dead of the night. I hear you calling by name. I hear you calling me by I hear you calling by You are the hope for my soul. You are the hope for my soul. You lead me by waters. You restore my soul. Renew me. You give me hope, hope for my soul. You lead me by waters. Oh, you restore my soul, and you renew me. You give me hope. And let the king of my heart be the shadow where I hide, the ransom for my life. Oh, he is my song, 'cause you are good, good. Oh, you are good, good. Oh, you are good, you're good. Oh, You're never gonna let me down. 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 No, no. You're never gonna let me down. It's not in your nature.
To make it clean, take me to the farthest place where I can't let go and I can't explain. Take me to the farthest place. Fill my heart to make it clean. Take me to the farthest place where I can't let go and I can't explain. Take me to the farthest place. And when my hope is lost in your arms, say take me to the farthest place. When I'm lost and I'm scared and I'm on my knees, take me to the farthest place. When my hope is lost and you're all I need, Yeah. You are worthy, 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 Lord. You're the one who gave it all. Yeah, I never have to be afraid, for He gave it all away. Yes, Lord. You are worthy, 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 Lord. You're the one who gave it all, and I never have to be afraid, 'cause He gave it all away. And God, you are worthy, worthy, Lord. And fill my heart and make it clean. Take me to the farthest place where I can't let go and I can't explain. Take me to the farthest place. When I look around the world, I see the beauty of your grace, oh Lord. I hear the voices of the angels as they're crying out in unity. So we wanna say, so good. You are good. You are kind. So kind. Jesus, you are so good. You are kind. You are kind. So kind. Oh, you are good. You are kind. You are so, yeah. From beginning to the end, Ishandari Anderi Mandore, Mama Manderi Anderi.
Power of your majesty, creator of eternity. We recognize the splendor of your holiness. Your wisdom is forever. Every new beginning you give is like a breath of fresh air. We don't deserve it. Who would have told us that we will be given the best share? Now that we stand with torches raised with heavenly voices hailing, when he could command the stones to worship, applaud and praise him. His grace is sufficient for us. Faith and essentially God is the greatest intentions. His ways is amazing to us. Made in his image, so who do you think that we are? He basically made us with dust. Gave us his breath that apparently gave us a pulse. His love is amazing to us. He gave it to us and nobody can take it from us. Where would I be if he never died on the cross? I was in debt to sin and then you covered the cost. I was lost, I'm a buried and you brought me on cause. Of course I can't afford it, but your blood is a source of everything that I ever needed, so why would I pause? You the greatest thing I ever knew, you more than incredible. The one who was and is to come, you be the boss. You be the boss.
Lord, you are good. So good. I don't know where I'd be without you, Lord. Oh, Lord. You are good, yeah. Oh, you've been there for me, yeah. Even when people left my life, even when my heart was broken, you are good. Jesus, you are. Limandara Moshe, Teribia, Taria, Nerebosa. Limandare, Limandare. Lord, you were good, Lord, from beginning of time, yeah. You are good and your mercy endures forevermore. You are good and your mercy endures forevermore. You are good.
You are good and your mercy endures forevermore. You are good and your mercy endures forevermore. You are good and your mercy endures forevermore. You are good and your mercy endures forevermore.
Daddy, you are good, everlasting God, mighty God, so good. Whoa.
Baba, Baba, how I love you so. Yeah. I'll praise you forever. I'll serve you forever. Hey. And I'll worship forever. You are my forever. Help me say Baba. How I love you so, love you so. Father, Father, I love you. Yeah, yeah. How I love you so. How I love you so. How I love you so. Yeah. Say, I'll praise, yeah. I will serve you forever. And I will worship forever. You alone are my friend. I will praise you forever. I'll serve you forever. I will serve you forever. I'll worship forever. You alone are my friend. Yeah. I'll praise you forever. I will serve you forever. You alone, I will worship forever. Hey, yeah, yeah. You are my friend. You are my forever. Lord, I'll serve you forever. I will worship forever. Hey, yeah, yeah. You are my forever. Ìwọ ni bàbá tó fẹ́ mi. Wọ́n ní bàbá tó fẹ́ mi. Wọ́n ní bàbá tó fẹ́ mi. Nítorí fẹ́rẹ̀ ni wọ́n ní ó. Ìwọ ni bàbá tó fẹ́ mi. Wọ́n ní bàbá tó fẹ́ mi. Wọ́n ní bàbá tó fẹ́ mi. Torí fẹ́rẹ̀ ni wọ́n ní ó. Wọ́n ní bàbá tó fẹ́ mi. Wọ́n ní bàbá tó fẹ́ mi. Ìwọ ni bàbá tó fẹ́ mi. Torí fẹ́rẹ̀ ni wọ́n ní ó. You're a loving Father. Oh, you are so loving. You're a loving Father. You are. Because of your love. Your love is never failing. Ever so loving, ever so loving. Oh, you're a loving Father. Yeah. Because of your love, I pray. One more time, you're a loving Father. Your love is always abounding. Covers all my sin and covers all my shame. Yes, it does. Yeah. Because of your love, I pray.
heard your promise. You've brought us near. Hearts on your presence. We know you're here. So we're expecting your heart reveal. There's an open heaven. We're here for you. Your kingdom come. Your will be done on earth as in heaven. Let your will be done. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. We've heard your promise. You've brought us near. Hearts on your presence. We know you're here. So we're expecting. Your heart reveal. There's an open heaven. Yeah, yeah. We're here for you. Your kingdom come. Your will be done on earth as in heaven. Let your will be done. So your kingdom come. Your kingdom come. Your will be done on earth as in heaven. Let your will be done. We say no, yeah. Sickness bow down, your spirit's poured out on earth like in heaven, on earth like in heaven. Raise the dead now, to freedom sing out. On earth like in heaven, on earth like in heaven. The spirit's poured out. Oh, on earth like in heaven, yeah, yeah. Sing, raise the dead now, true freedom sing out, yeah, yeah. On earth like in heaven, sickness bow down, the spirit's poured out. On earth like in heaven, on earth like in heaven. So raise the dead now, true freedom sing out. On earth like in heaven. Whatever is bound in the heavens, He's bound on earth. Whatever is loosed in the heavens, He is loosed on earth. You gave us keys to your promise, so we have it here on earth. Yes, we see it here on earth. Your kingdom come. Your will be done on earth as in heaven. By the blood of Jesus, I prevail over sickness. By the blood of Jesus, I prevail over sickness. I prevail. I prevail, oh God, I prevail, I prevail, I prevail, I prevail. Come on, help me sing. By the blood of Jesus, I prevail. Oh, receive strength, receive peace. Oh, yes, I prevail. Receive joy in abundance. You prevail. Yes, I prevail. I rebuke depression. I rebuke suicidal thoughts. I rebuke fear. I rebuke failure. I rebuke defeat. Yes, I prevail. Oh, let not your heart be troubled. Ooh, yes, oh, I prevail.
Oh, I don't want positions if it comes to take your place. I don't want the fame and fortunes if I'll never see your face. I don't want the signs and wonders if it puts you to the side. And I won't go to nations if I'm not a faithful bride. I'm laying down my visions, all my hopes and my ambitions, to say that I need you, Jesus, only you. I'm laying down my visions, all my hopes and my ambitions, to say that I need you. Oh, Jesus, only you. I don't want the followers if I don't follow you. I don't want the spouse and family when I can't submit to truth. I don't wanna go another day when my revelation of you stays the same, or give my time to seek your face to something else instead of your embrace. Oh, I'm laying down my visions, all my hopes and my ambitions, to say that I need you. Oh, Jesus, only you. I'm laying down my visions, all my hopes and my ambitions, to say that I need you, Jesus, only you. Put away all my performance and letting go of yesterday. I'm laying down all my traditions. I don't care what people say. Turn away from all the routines and step into the mystery. Jesus, you're my hope of glory. You have to be my everything. Put away all my performance, letting go of yesterday. I'm laying down all my traditions. I don't care what people say. Turn away from all the routines, step into the mystery. 'Cause Jesus, you're my hope of glory. You have to be my everything. Put away all my performance, letting go of yesterday. I'm laying down all my traditions. I don't care what people say. I turn away from all the routines, step into the mystery. 'Cause Jesus, you're my hope of glory. You have to be my everything. Oh, have to be my everything. Have to be my everything. Oh, Jesus. Oh,
of your gentle mercy. My heart sings of your truth. Every word of God is pure. My heart sings of your peace. Not of this world, the one that you gave me. My heart sings of your strength, provided by the joy you pour in me. Who am I that you're mindful of me? Who am I that you so care for me? Oh, I'm grateful. I'm grateful. I'm grateful. Oh, I'm thankful. I'm thankful. I'm thankful. I am loved and chosen, accepted, protected, cared for, cared for. I am loved and chosen, accepted, protected, cared for, cared for. And I'm grateful to you. I am grateful to you. I am grateful to you. I am thankful to you.
Well, we are back and back with a bang.
Is that a bank?
Yeah, I'm trying to build it up a little bit. Make it sound like, you know.
I thought you were going to give a proper bang.
Well, no, you can't do that on air, but, you know, it's back with a bang, you know, like bang onto your screens, you know, on a TV station near you soon. I am DJ Val, and this is
The Real Deal Olive.
The Real Deal Olive. And just in case, you can actually now follow her on Instagram. There you go.
Now that needs a bang.
There you go. So you look for The Real Deal Olive F is your Instagram handle.
Okay.
People, please do take the opportunity to connect with her. She's very interactive, as you can see. She always responds to all the comments, so reach out to her. She's gonna come back to you, and you know.
Good morning, bonjour, bonsoir, buenos tardes. How are you all?
Shall I tell you something really funny before we start? She goes up already. We were here, you're thinking to yourself, he didn't say this, he waited till we got on air. That is the beauty of being live. I did a show in the week. Did you notice something with the show in the week? Anybody that was watching? No.
Tell us.
So I actually had your name over there and I didn't have my name on there. So people may have been thinking I was Olive. Do not be deceived. Do not be mocked. Or what do they say? Do not be mocked. God don't something like that. Anyway, but yeah, just in case.
Do not be deceived. God cannot be mocked.
Yes, praise ye the Lord. Anyway, just thought I'd get that in there just really quickly in case anybody was watching. I was watching back as I always do, just quality control. And I thought, hold on a second. It says Olive. How come it doesn't say me? So,
Even during your own shows, you can't help but. Well, it's all right. You know, when I'm on the.
Can't help but what? Finish
Fill in
your
the gaps.
sentence.
They can
Finish your sentence.
They can fill in the gaps. How have you all been? The weather's turned this week. It's been very, very cold, frosty, and everywhere. Hope you're keeping warm. Hope you're keeping bacteria free and keeping
healthy.
Yes, fit and healthy. Hope you are. And we've got a lot for you today. If you've been on the national news, if you've been listening to the news, I'm not sure if like I said, there's so much happening with the war and Iraq. Is it Iraq or Iran? Iran getting involved and all of that. I'm never going to go there. But one of the stories that's been making the headlines that I've been following since last year, actually, I came across the story, was the post office scandal.
Oh.
Yes. And I thought it was last year I stumbled into that documentary and I was like so moved and touched. I was like, you mean something like this is happening in United Kingdom of England?
I think you need to explain for people that don't know. For the benefit of those who don't know what's happening, and if you've seen those headlines anyway, you're wondering what's that all about. So between 1999 and 2015, the post office prosecuted 700 sub postmasters and mistresses. What are sub postmasters? They're people who hold post office franchises across the world. So the post office franchises are not really owned by the post office. So you could have a convenience shop and in one corner they've got a post office. Those are what sub postmasters are. And 700, not 100, not 2, not 3, not 4, not 5, 6, 700 of these people were prosecuted for criminal activity, for fraud, for defrauding the post office basically. And it was all down Royal Mail for defrauding Royal Mail, because it's no longer Her Majesty's Royal Mail, and for defrauding them. And 700 families, 700 lives as a result or more were destroyed. Now, so these people, as time went on, these are hard-working people who just got onto that business maybe towards the end of, some of them towards retirement, some of them as a means of trying to make more money for themselves to retire early. But they all had, as we all do, one plan or the other when you become self-employed. Can I just add as well, which probably they omitted. So this was around the time that the post office decided to start closing major branches.
Yes.
And relying on these they ended up.
Yes. So what they did was they then set up a system. Let's not mention the names of the system here for what reasons. So they set up a digital system to help deal with all the transactions, etc. Now suddenly there was a glitch in this system, and this system at the end of every financial week, when they do their balancing, would show that the post office owed Royal Mail some money. And so some of them began to pick up on this and were like, no, this is our takings and we've declared it. Why is the system still showing that we owed money? Well, like joke, as my African people will say.
Like joke, like
One
joke.
little thing led to prosecutions. Some went to jail, some lost their businesses, some had the whole shock of it. Many got sick, heart attacks, strokes. Families were destroyed, displaced. Not 700. Do the maths. So these people, they all began to talk to each other, the sub postmasters, and found out that the same problem you're having is the same problem. So something is wrong. Anyway, nobody was listening to them in Royal Mail. Now there was a gentleman who used to deal with the technical bits. He, as far as I'm concerned, don't want to mention his name, he had the ability to change the course of these things. So 5 years ago, when he discovered that this was an anomaly and it was a technical glitch, but Royal Mail coerced him to keep mute. He kept mute. This continued. People continued to get prosecuted. Panorama, thankfully, picked up the story. That's how come we're where we are now. So those who've been prosecuted and all of the government is now saying, oh, they'll be compensated and exonerated. And some of them are like, my mom died. My father this. My children had to leave the school they were in. Some of these people, remember, look, you're talking about all across the UK. This wasn't just to one area. Now, the whole... It's a mess.
It reminds me a little bit, or it's reminiscent. If you think of, can you think of a scandal even bigger than that?
In the UK?
Yeah.
Help me.
Just
COVID?
no, to do with money.
Oh, Barron's Bank?
No.
Help me. There's no time.
PPI.
Oh. Anyway. That's even the banking sector. So that's still in the category with Barron's. But this is not even the finance sector. This is your everyday necessity bank. But like I said, anyhow, so if you see the headlines, that's what that headline is about.
That's a good topic.
And we're following it. But one thing, watching that documentary that stuck with me last year was, most of them, like the people who had started the class action, there was one thread, one word that kept going through most of them.
What?
I'm hardworking. I'm an honest person. I have integrity. The reason I chose to own my own business was so I could XYZ. Why would I defraud there was a gentleman who said defrauding the Royal Mail is like biting the hand that's feeding him. So these people couldn't. He said I can understand 7 people being dishonest, but 700 people being dishonest towards the same company, that's just, it doesn't make sense. But another headline that caught my attention and international news was a British Airways pilot who was reportedly kidnapped and tortured whilst during a stop. He was shopping during a stopover trip in between flights in South Africa. And at a shopping center at the car park, he saw a lady who needed help. And he volunteered. He asked her, "Do you need help?" She goes, "Oh yes, please." He proceeded.
You have to do it in a South African voice.
I can't.
I see. Oh yeah, yes, please. I need some help.
I need your help.
You didn't sound South African. Oh
I'm sorry.
yes, mate.
If
I
you're
need
South
some help.
African and you're listening, please forgive us. We're learning the accent. We're not good at
sound
it.
like they're Australians, but that's
They
another story.
sound similar. Yes, they do.
You see, flesh and blood.
They do. No, they too sound similar.
They do sound similar, right?
But anyhow, this lovely gentleman, his flight is taking off in a few hours. He goes into the shopping mall to do some shopping and offers help to this lady. And as he approaches her car, they kidnap him, push him into the car. this man is left tortured when he doesn't show up for his flight, which is very unlike him. Of course, they set out SOS. Where is he? Where was the last time he was seen, etc., etc. But anyhow, by the time they finally found him, of course, the flights, they had to get a replacement to do his he was, I think he's a second pilot, so they got
co-pilot.
So they got somebody to cover his shift, and it took a while before they brought him back to his base. Again, somebody just trying to do the right thing and gets tortured and punished for it. Assault, they robbed him, took everything, left him penniless. And anyway, by the time he got back, he said, I'm just happy to be alive. You know, that it could have gone the other way.
Yeah.
You know, and all these headlines just made me think again. Back last week, we talked about our value system. We talked about where we're pitching our tents and things like that. And I thought about those words, honesty, hardworking, integrity, began to play on my mind again. And I thought, right, let's expand a bit on our value system. And for today, I thought, let's talk a bit about integrity. And it's not a word you hear all the time. It's a very old-fashioned word. When you hear people use that word integrity, it's always either they're the ones who are using it to describe themselves, or it's being used to judge somebody else. Do you not have integrity? You know, but when you find people saying, no, I'm a person of integrity, I will not do that, that's rare. You don't find people owning those values anymore openly. Well, maybe I'm not exposed to them, but I find that it's a word you don't see in mainstream, you don't hear in mainstream media anymore. Let's talk a bit about that. It's a noun. It can be a noun and it can be an adjective. It can be something, can be a word used to describe someone, or used to describe an action, or used to describe a thought process as well. The quality of being honest and having strong moral principles, very similar to being upright and being honorable. Go on. Something's coming to your mind?
There was somebody that something happened. So I'm not sure if it was real or if it was maybe on a TV show, but he was talking about the fact that his integrity it's more than making this poor decision. It's more than the money. It's more than everything
Lovely.
else.
You don't hear that often, where people own those value. It's a value pillar, I call it. They're in opening up or digging a bit deeper into our value system this year. I'm calling a few things what I call pillars of value, and integrity is one of them. We will talk a bit more about other things, but for today, and I hope we can do justice to it today, and it's a practice of showing consistent and uncompromising adherence to a strong moral and ethical principle. Ethics. So sometimes in the course of my job, I always have to remind myself and my team of the ethos of the company or the ethos of the school. And one of our ethos is integrity. And so we break it down. We always break it down. Integrity in our service, integrity in our approach to our work, integrity in our actions, integrity in our dealings with the wider school. You know, so you break it down to bare bones. So we're going to try and do that. And integrity implies trustworthiness. It means you are owning up to be trustworthy. And incorruptibility to a degree that one is capable of being completely trustworthy. You own responsibility, or you pledge to be responsible. Probity is another word nobody really hears of anymore. That word implies that you've tried, you've proven the person to be honest and of integrity. Probity.
Yeah, we use it at work.
Okay, you see? So
I thought it means something different. People tend to be a bit. So they put somebody on probity if we are waiting for additional documentation. It used to be a phrase that was used. I'd never heard it before until I started working with DWP. But, probity. I said, well, what's probity? So,
tried, proven. So you're trying. You're putting that person through the process of making sure that everything they've given you is trustworthy and true. That's the context in which you use probity in.
There you go. Makes
HR.
sense.
However, at its core, I believe that it is one phrase that encapsulates every definition of doing the right thing, not necessarily when you're watching, not necessarily at the right time, and also when nobody is watching. Like I always used to tell the children, being a good kid means you're good when I'm around and when I'm not around. And that is integrity. So where are we now? Can we take a break? This is a good point to take a break, and we'll come back and talk about, say, a few traits of integrity.
Okay. So we are back.
Yes.
Guess who's back?
Back again. So we said, let's talk about a few traits of so integrity. A few traits. So let's use a person so that we can relate it to ourselves. So a person with integrity will express gratitude in no particular order. I just have a few. Will express gratitude for others. We talked about this when we talked about gratitude, and we talked about being thankful, expressing gratitude for others. So the art of being thankful and grateful is actually a trait of somebody who has integrity. That means you acknowledge people, you acknowledge when acts have been done. In the workplace, you acknowledge your subordinates, your seniors, however the case may be. You acknowledge when people have been helpful. In your friendships, you acknowledge it's been Christmas and New Year. People are sending messages. Have you acknowledged every one of those messages? Because
Absolutely not.
There you go. People took time to look at to send those messages.
What about if you send an emoji like love?
I think if someone has
just asking for a friend.
I know you do it. Sometimes I'll send him something, and he sends more text messages, as in he sends more lovey-dovey text messages than I do. And if I send a random one, I know he's busy when he just sends me an emoji.
No, it's my way of expressing how I feel about what I've received at that precise moment in time.
Yeah, right. Now, if somebody's taken their time and addressed you, dear DJ Val, dear Elder Valentine, dear whoever it may be, I know there's some messages that are broadcast list messages or generic messages or mail shots. Is the same thing, is sent to everybody. But if somebody takes their time to address a message to you, I think etiquettes, apart from integrity, will call that you respond to those messages.
I will let my friend know that he needs to do better next time. The person I was asking for.
Okay, Aldovar. Moving on. Valuing honesty and openness. So a person who has integrity will place value on honesty and openness. Now, openness, again, let's not confuse it for excessively sharing information.
Oversharing.
Yes, oversharing. Let's not confuse openness for excessive sharing, excessively placing value on your emotions. No. What this means is a person with integrity will not shy away from a difficult conversation. There are times when certain things are difficult conversations. Say, for instance, in the course of my job, sometimes I have to let people go. I have to say, dude, this isn't working, and those conversations are difficult. Or to when you're doing performance management and stuff like that, some of those conversations are difficult. But when you have integrity, it allows you to bring the facts as they are,
and not feel guilty.
Feel guilty for presenting the facts.
Bingo.
But sensitively also manage the follow-on. So if it is that we're putting you under whatever observation, you do it in a manner that supports progress, that supports forwardness. But I hear you say, well, if we have to let the person go, what do? We very gently find a way.
It just reminds me of that show, Up in the Air, with George Clooney, that he used to go around firing people.
Oh, no.
You never seen it? That is a fantastic film. If you ever get chance, trust me, watch it. Up in the Air, George Clooney.
So I will look for no, not you tell me about it.
Look for it.
No, but you look for it and tell me about it. Anyway, and again, so valuing honesty and openness also means that you don't hide behind your feelings as well. So you don't allow your feelings to drown the situation. So you're able to strike a balance. You're able to keep things in perspective. As I would say, that openness allows you to look at the bigger picture. That's what I mean by openness. You're being open and factual with the reality. Say, for instance, sometimes you have to give bad news to people. Your loved one is dying. You don't, because we're Christians, say, oh, they won't die because Jesus died for them. See what I mean? But if the prognosis, or if the doctor, this is the report, and you have to present that report, how then do you do it in a very sensitive? So that's what integrity would allow you to do. Say, for instance, somebody is going bankrupt, but they don't know, and you're the one handling their finances, and you have to present to them that this is the reality of your financial situation. So you don't hide behind your feelings for that person or your emotions over the situation, but you present it in a manner that is objective and factual. Moving on, taking responsibility and accountability for your actions, good or bad. Anybody with integrity, you account for your actions. I've messed up here. Hands up. I'm sorry. You're the first to say, I'll do better next time. If you didn't recognize this and someone pulls you up on it, you don't get all defensive and we get personal and take things, but because the ultimate aim is for you to grow. If you're looking to grow, a person with integrity is constantly looking for personal growth. And if
I like that, I'm going to use that to preach on Sunday, by the way. It's our topic for our theme for 2024.
It's what?
Grow. Yeah, we've gone from alignment to growth.
Yes, because the truth of the matter is, growth is not personal growth. Is the only invisible growth there is. You don't see it, but there is evidence of it. If somebody is growing, You don't see they're growing. At my age, I'm not growing anymore, except I'm gaining weight. Do you understand? That's the only kind of growth I would do. But personal growth, you can't see it, but it's the evidence of that growth that you see. The fruit of that growth that you see. And based on that evidence, you can always then gauge how much growth the person is making. And of course, it's the only growth that becomes immeasurable at some point. You just know the person is growing, but you can no longer measure it because there's no, I've grown, because I can read 4 or 5 books in a week, I've grown 2 centimeters
Or
inward
3,000 books in a year.
No, but you see the evidence of it, or the evidence of that knowledge, that information becomes evident in the way they live their life. And part of that evidence is they respect themselves and others. They respect people around them. They respect their environment. They respect their planet. You begin to see that evidence in the way they live their lives. You know, and integrity means also, if you respect yourself and others, you also respect people's boundaries. I'm not going to go and knock on my neighbor's door at midnight because she makes lovely curry and I'm hungry. And neighbor, can I?
No, that's maybe not a good example to use. Let's find another one.
So you will go and knock on her door at midnight before curry?
Yeah, I would. Yeah.
No.
We're great friends, so I wouldn't mind.
No, that's the boundaries.
What about 6 a.m. in the morning?
No. Look at you. I gave you food to go and drop at her door one day. You said, looked at the time and you said to me, it's too early. You did that. You said to me 8 a.m. was too early.
Actually, yeah.
Exactly. It's boundaries. So he said to me, because we wake up early doesn't mean that other people wake up early, that it's a bit too early for us to drop the food for them. That was it. We're respecting their boundaries. We're not assuming that. He said, no, they don't rise early.
Well, we don't know that they do or they don't, but, you know, somebody knocking on your door at 8 a.m. in the morning. And I got food on my mouth.
It's okay.
Better not have. 8 a.m. in the morning, and, it's a Saturday morning. Maybe you think, gonna have a lie-in today, and then, it's your friendly neighbor.
It was a Sunday, actually.
Yeah, even worse.
So he looked at the time and said, no, darling, it's too early. Now, that's us respecting our neighbor's boundaries, regardless of the fact that we've got a good relationship with them. And it works all round. Is it your friend? Is it your family? Is it, respect people's boundaries. However they choose to live their lifestyle, you respect those boundaries. Some people, you come into their home, they want you to take off their shoes. That's their rule. You respect it. We talked about this when we talked about friendship, that if your friend wants things a certain way, you respect it. Moving on very quickly, time is flying past us as always. Demonstrating reliability and trustworthiness. Somebody who has integrity aims to be reliable. They're patient. They're flexible. Even when unexpected obstacles show up, they're constantly looking to make the situation better. People with integrity are always looking to, they don't moan, they don't complain, they look to overcome obstacles. And in so doing, what you then find is people with integrity show great resilience in the face of adversity. They don't shy away from difficult things and they have the tendency to always pause for thought. They're very mindful because they want to be able to put their ducks in a row. So you begin to see traits, and your thought process and your decision-making patterns begin to change when you make this decision that I'm going to fine-tune my integrity radar. I'm going to fine-tune this aspect of my value system. Because if you then say, you know what, I really need to make how do I call it? I want to streamline maybe my friends circle. You then find that if you're big on integrity, and that's a pillar in your value system, you will then begin to filter the people you mingle with based on one of these values. Time is running away from us as always. Like I said, we're going to go deeper into pardon?
So it didn't have anything to do with me this week.
The subject is just what it is. It's quite, and I hope that this has, there's nothing I'm saying you don't know, but I hope that it's a reminder so that you bring these things to the forefront of your thought-making processes and your moving forward and your plans for personal growth, etc. We're going to unpack a bit more of these as the weeks go by in depth. So next week again we will continue on our value system and we will unpack a bit more. We'll take a break and come back and do shout outs.
Shout outs,
Yes.
baby. So we are back to do our shout outs at the end of the show. And the first shout out is for you, my dear.
Really?
Congratulations on your new Instagram account.
Thank you, my darling,
It's okay.
for working very hard on that.
There you go. And you can follow her on, do you remember what it's called?
The Real Deal Olive F.
Without the.
Oh, Real Deal Olive F.
Yes.
Why do you have to have F there?
Because the other real deal.
Olive is gone. Who on earth is that?
You were too slow off the mark, my love. Somebody else got in there. They want to be the real deal. So you're going to have to work twice as hard now. Sorry.
Okay.
You know.
We're up for it.
I talk out of integrity. I'm putting my emotions behind me and just saying, communicating the honest truth. That's how it is, right? But no, congratulations. She's got a new Instagram. I think there's a Twitter account on the way as well. Potentially a Facebook one. So if you see it.
Have I got pictures there?
We're adding pictures as we go along, and you should be adding pictures as well.
I don't take pictures, so it's so hard
don't
to
worry.
find pictures.
We have some that we've been taking, so you don't worry about that.
Make sure I look nice and trim there, not fat. Being vainer.
Okay, so let's not get into that debate here because that's not what it's about today, is it? So yeah, do follow a Real Deal Olive, and on Facebook it's just Olive Fadeomi. You can find her on thing, but we're going to be following people and doing a whole load more stuff. But I'm welcoming finally my lovely wife into the world of social media properly. So help her. She's
awful at it. She is awful at it. I'm talking to her, she's awful at
help her
this.
to be good at it. So please follow, please be making her do stories, asking her questions. Even if she can't post, if you DM her, she can at least respond, right? So that's good. Direct message her. So, please do that, and the Lord will bless you as you do, as we say. But somebody at work said I say that. Did he?
Yeah. Why you're
I
thinking?
didn't even realize.
Yeah, you do that a lot.
And I thought when she said it, she was joking. But anyway, that's another story.
While you're processing something, you do it. You go, or you go. You always go.
I'm not too sure about it.
Yeah. Next time when you do it, I'll point it out to you.
Please do. Because by the time we got to the end of the sentence, she was showing me something, and I did the did it. I said,
or you go. There's a facial expression you do. You go. You kind of turn your head a bit when you're thinking.
So that it can go into my ears a bit more, when I turn.
When I ask him to do the impossible things and he doesn't want to say no, he'll go.
But then I still do it anyway, right? Am I operating in integrity, people? Let us know. Answers on the postcard,
Yes,
please.
you are. Integrity encompasses love as well. There's a pillar of that.
Jehovah. Okay. Can't win this, can we? Shout outs. Thank you to everybody that left their comments last week.
Yes.
well.
Yes.
Very nice
Thank
to-
you for all the live interaction. That was lovely.
Yeah, all the
Thank
people
you
on the
for
live
today's
chat
as well. Thank you. Thanking you in advance. Thank you. And
the Facebook people as well. that come on
Facebook,
Facebook
yes,
as well.
yes.
So you know that Facebook, we can't always respond in.
Yes.
So I would say go to YouTube, but it's your choice. We still broadcast. So yeah, thank you.
yeah, but the thing with it, I noticed that somebody was
Messaging. Interacting.
but telling the people that the Facebook people can't see your replies to them or something like that.
Yeah, that was a few weeks
Yeah.
ago. So it's
Okay.
just how it's a sandbox system. So unfortunately, when you comment, and it's unless we get someone to moderate and then comment back to you from Facebook, but it's just a thing. Believe it or not, if you join the show not from my name but from my page
On YouTube.
No, on Facebook. So
Okay.
it goes out on a YouTube page and a YouTube profile. If you go onto the YouTube page, not to overcomplicate it, we can reply and you will see the replies. But on my Facebook profile, it's just a limitation of Facebook profile. So when we reply from within the main system, or from how we broadcast, it would never show up. So sorry about that.
Thank you so much, people. Thank you to all the newbies. Thank you so much for all the names are getting so long now. I need to begin to categorize them. Thank you for all the Nigerian listeners. Thank you for the American. It's true. Thank you to the American listeners. I've got my dad and his croonie trying to log in. My Auntie Noye. Thank you for gathering
nice.
everybody. Yes, she literally gathering everybody.
Round
logging.
the-
Yes,
round the thing.
rounding them
Reminds me
up.
of that woman that used to work in Pret with me, and then her mum used to listen to the show. Can't speak English, but she'd be waiting for her daughter's name. As soon as I say Marina Zuluaga, the mum will go, hey, start speaking. Hey, it's my daughter.
Yes, I think it's just that. I mean, we all like affirmation. So thank you so much, Auntie.
We do. It's very
Yeah,
true.
we
I think that's
do.
why this
We
show
do.
works the
We
way that
do.
it does, and the way that
We
we
do,
things as
yes.
well. Can we say hi to our friends at Fit FM as
Yes,
well in
go
Jamaica?
ahead. Go ahead.
So shout going out there to Miss Julia Benaya of Fit FM 96.7 in Trelawney in Jamaica. Thank you so much indeed. The other show is actually on Fit FM 4 o'clock Jamaican time, and I'm very, very excited about that. So thank you so much indeed to the Fit FM team that we are on FM in Jamaica every Tuesday 4 p.m. Jamaican time. Thank you.
And she logged in despite the time difference.
She logged into the original show, and just a really wonderful woman of God. I've got to do an interview with her because her story is absolutely tremendous. But just thank you so much indeed. You're one of our newest partners, and we thank all of our partners as well, whether you're new, in the middle, considering, or old. We just thank you guys all for your support and everything that you do.
Muchas gracias.
Muchas.
Thank you to all the men in the house. You know yourselves. All the women. Don't worry. Next week it's winter now. It's
Oh,
cold.
Head Tide Diaries.
Yeah. We
yeah.
will start up again. It's because it's just been so great. I've just been wearing black. So I'm going to try and throw in some color, or even if for nothing, just to show you how to do some of the different fabrics like I promised last year. But we'll kick that off, fingers crossed, and we'll come. I had a vegetable of the day, but we run out of time. So we'll do that next week. We'll talk about carrots next week. Okay, so
Yes.
the vegetables and the herbs will start making their comeback, all right? Because we need them in this winter season. Thank you so much for all of you who put your comments, post comments, post the show. Please continue to do so. Thank you so much. Darren, Mr. Kunle, Mr. Femi, Ifoma, those who posted last week, Maggie, you know yourselves, the names time will not allow me to go through all the names. You know yourselves. Thank you so much. Muchas gracias. Much appreciated. And that's it from me
us.
for now. From us, we're done.
We are done. Believe it or not. Have a great Saturday morning.
Keep warm.
Yeah, keep warm. It's a bit chilly today. Keep warm.
Keep warm. Keep safe. If you're walking, if you're exercising, have the the slits are coming in like on our side. It's getting icy. Yes.
Yeah.
Please do keep safe.
Yeah,
Keep
watch out.
safe.
Those roads can be treacherous. You know, we
Yes.
want to make sure that you're fit and healthy and ready for your 2024. Okay? Yep. Okay, that's brilliant. Okay, so we should leave them now.
Yes.
Have
take
a
care.
great Saturday.
May the good Lord keep you.
Oh, yeah. Render no evil for evil.
But instead, sometimes I feel like he says that phrase in a comedic manner. But I know he's serious.
It's just
Yes.
my voice. I can't help it.
I know. But indeed, the truth is, render no evil for evil. May the good Lord keep you, be the light and change that you want to see. And may the good Lord help us in our quests for personal growth, in our quest for deeper knowledge and relationship with Him. God bless you all. Have a good week. Bye-bye.
Adios, amigos. See ya.